It absolutely feels good to be back at our regular scheduled time. Hello, Internet. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time here. My name is Alan. Welcome to the Alliance. I hope you guys had an amazing Wednesday. I know I did. I had a bit of a scare today, which I'm going to talk about in a couple of seconds. And it's so difficult to explain something like having a scare while you're editing something on an editing software to someone who has no idea what you're talking about. It's a really interesting concept of trying to explain the fear and the horror that you go through while editing, or something happened in your edit and you're like, wait, I know Control Z, that usually works, but this was not a Control Z moment. This was a user error or user skill, whatever you want to call it, but it's something like that. But it is insane trying to explain to someone who does not know and who does not understand the environment or what anything does, really. And don't get me wrong, I know about 20, maybe 25% of all of what that does. But from what little I do know how to do, it was interesting trying to explain to my wife, like, the bit of a scare that I had today. So, but anyways, I'll tell that story in a couple of seconds. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I just wanted to point out, I was just going over some of the things that I'm starting to see over social media in the past several weeks. But the last week has been, we talked about it yesterday, and I have to talk about it right now before we move forward with our evening. I had not gone to see on the Meta side of the business where everything was happening, and we started going crazy on Instagram as well. I did not expect Instagram or Facebook really to pick up on what we were doing, because Facebook is such a different animal and a different beast to conquer. But as of a little earlier today, we have reached 800 followers on TikTok. Now, for anybody who has thousands upon thousands of followers, this may not be an achievement, but for little old me, who does this work in the basement of his small house, in the suburbs, in the province of Quebec, this is a hell of an achievement. So over 800 subscribers there, and for YouTube, we've also crossed the 200 and I believe it's 250 threshold. We're at 253 to be exact, on Facebook, on YouTube right now. We're getting lots of phenomenal comments as well. And then, like I was just saying 10 seconds ago, I went to Meta to check, because I have Meta Business, so both Facebook and Instagram are all packed in one space. And every single video, or let's say a shorter video, because those two platforms, hey Seth, welcome back, sir. Those two platforms only accept like 90 seconds or less of videos, so I had to adjust a lot of the videos to cover for that. But every single video that we have put there, it's every single video that I've put out on Instagram went over 100 and I think it's 150 views each, and so it's really started to pick up steam there, which I did not expect at all. So this takes me to my point before I talk about my little oopsies from my editing afternoon. So if you are new to the channel, if you're seeing us or you're finding us on YouTube, and last night YouTube Live popped off. We had 30 people view the video after it went live. So a lot of people probably wanted to see some of the gameplay and all that fun stuff, and they just went in, they looked at it. So because I realized that goes to your page as well, which I did not know or understand, at least, that's how it happened. So, I mean, crazy stuff happening all over the place. Anyways, if you are new to the channel, if you've never been here before, you're just finding us, even if you're finding us on Twitch for the first time, or if you're finding us on YouTube, or if you have come over from the world of TikTok and decided to come and say hi to me while I am here and live, please do me a solid favor and go to, if you're on Twitch, the links are all downstairs in the description right below the image. Please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where we're trying to get a milestone going. As soon as I hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, we will be able to start the monetization process and activate memberships. And I have a lot of stuff planned for memberships as well. So, I'm looking forward to that. I've been preparing for this moment for a very long time. And so if you want to help out and you're enjoying yourself every time you come here, please go subscribe on YouTube. You can follow me on TikTok if you haven't. You can follow here on Twitch as well. That absolutely will help me out. If you want to sub, that's completely up to you. If you have a Prime sub, you wanted to use it, please, by all means, use it here. I would be more than honored for you to do that. So that's my little spiel. That's a little thing that I'm going to sell to you today. After that, I'm just going to sell my the stupid things I do on the internet. So, quick reminder of this. Today is our second to last day. Tomorrow will be our last stream day. Today we're back on track, 8 p.m. Eastern Time to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And then tomorrow is going to be the same thing. After that, we are on a small break from streaming. I will only be back to stream because next week, from August 4th all the way to August 11th, my wife, my son, and myself are all going away on vacation. We're leaving for Cuba on Monday early afternoon, and we are going to be back late on the 11th. So no stream 11th from the 4th to the 7th. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So no stream for the 4 days of next week. And then and the following week, there won't be any streams on the 11th or the 12th because we will have been back so late on the 11th. We have a hockey game on the 12th, and it's at 7:45. And after last night, doing 2 9 to midnight, streams, I've just realized I physically cannot do that anymore. So 8 is really the last moment I can stream in terms of the rest of the evening. So that's for next week. We'll be back streaming on August the 13th by 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be playing The Division 2, and we will have 2 weeks of Manhunt to catch up to. And we'll see, because I think the next 2 weeks are the last 2 weeks of the Manhunt, which means I believe that on the 19th of August, whenever reset happens at that time, there's something new that's going to pop up in terms of season, I believe. So we will know more as the weeks are coming by. There's still 2 weeks, and the folks at the Division 2 are not really quick at sharing all their news. Oh, excuse me. So my little oopsie from today, which I absolutely wanted to talk about, because I felt that was something. Like I said, when you don't edit videos, or if you don't know anybody that does, explaining this to someone who absolutely does not know anything about editing videos was a really incredible moment. So basically what I do when I do videos is I go to the Division 2 and I record some gameplay using OBS. So OBS has that feature, and that's what I do. Then from there, the footage is absolutely raw. Whatever happens is whatever I film. If I get downed, it stays there. I don't want you guys to think that I am the best Division 2 player in the whole world. Far from it. I'm just a guy that gets by, playing the video game that I enjoy playing, which right now is the Division 2 and Destiny 2. If those two things can be said in the same sentence. So what I did is I do the voiceovers using Audacity, because I love the fact that Audacity really cleans up your vocals, and there's no arrangements to it. I do all of the arrangements when it hits, within DaVinci Resolve. That's where I do the audio arrangements, and I don't do any enhancements. I just make sure that the voices are not muddled and it's very clear. I don't put any bass, any whatever. I don't do anything like that. So what I do is I record every single segment. So I write all my script. I vet the information. I've made some mistakes in the past, so mea culpa for that. It does happen. And once I've done all of my scripting, what I do is I color code my script blue and purple, blue and purple, blue and purple, because it tells me, this is, point number one, not point number one, but this part one, and then part two. And so it helps me for the recording process for the audio. And then when it comes time to, export the audio over, then I name them, episode 11 part 1, or episode 11 part 1 intro, and episode 11 part 1 or part 2, and then I give the title of where I'm at, etc., etc., etc. So I made the mistake of putting 2 number 5s with 2 different titles. And so because there was 2 part 5s, although the 2 titles were different, the audio didn't record on top of each other, and I did not, destroy the audio. It's just when I imported it, it didn't import one of the 2 number 5s. But in reality, that second number 5 was actually number 6. So, and then number 6 was number 7, number 8, blah, blah, blah. I had 8 tracks to put into it, and in reality I actually had 9, so I was missing 1, and it's a section about the recalibration and then the basic recalibration rules for the Division 2. And I was like, I did not notice this until I rendered my original video. So I spent 2 days, almost 3 days, editing that video and making sure everything was a-okay. Actually, no, I spent 2 days editing it because Monday I didn't get to do much on it. But anyways, and then I was listening to the video, and I always listen to the videos normally with my eyes closed and looking that way. But that way is where I keep the script, because I often use the script in order to, make sure that I don't screw up by typing information that is incorrectly, doing a typo, or making a grammar mistake, whatever. So because it's in Word document, it's much easier for me to vet and make sure the information is written the correct way. And so I'm listening, half with one eye open, the other closed, like this. And then I'm like, wait a minute. There's a huge block of text that I just skipped over. And I was very tired when I rendered that video, and so I may have dozed off a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I thought to myself, well, maybe I just missed it. My video is an 11-minute video, and I'm like, maybe I just missed the part. So I reopened the video, not in DaVinci Resolve, and I re-listened to the video, but then I fast forward the sections, and then I get to section number 5, which I know is how it ends, and it ends exactly how number 5 goes, but then it jumps to number 7, and I'm like, it makes sense, it still looks good, but I was so proud of that number 6, like that box that I was missing, because of how I wrote it. I'm like, that has to be in the text. How did I? Anyways, so what I ended up doing is, several weeks back, I realized there's a gentleman on YouTube who I wholeheartedly credit for my newest abilities on DaVinci Resolve. His name is, I think, is Daniel Bilal, or I probably said his name wrong, so I'm just gonna go find him to give him justice. I found him through YouTube Shorts, and let me just see here. I'm pretty sure it's Batal, B-A-T-A-L, excuse me. So it's Daniel Batal. I mean, this dude has been instrumental for me learning DaVinci Resolve. And he taught me that by default, DaVinci Resolve does not give you the ability to see your timelines stacked. So what it does is it just gives you one timeline. But if you stack the timelines, you can open another one. And by opening another timeline, you can click and drag the original timeline. So if you look in your media, you can grab that timeline and bring it, all of it, into the second one, and it makes it look as if this was a fully edited video. So all you see is one line for video and one line for audio. That's all it is. And so on my original timeline, I made a note down of a moment after 5 and before 6 where there was a bit of a silence. I cut the video there. I imported the audio that I was missing. And then I had to get creative because now I'm literally cutting the video of the background video, which I had just filmed a few days ago. So what I did is I grabbed a still of the recalibration station and I put it up, and then I put my text into it, and I did some flashy intro, outro with it. And I haven't rewatched it because I went upstairs for dinner. But at 5 p.m., I finished watching my original render and then realized I was missing that part into it. And instead of panicking, I went into troubleshooting mode, tried to figure out what it is that I could do. And so I'm going to, after the stream, I'm going to go listen and watch the videos, see if it makes sense. If it does, it's going to go live on Friday, like it should. And you know, hallelujah. Hopefully everything works fine. But anyways, it was a stressful moment. It took me an extra 50 minutes to finish the small edit because, you know, like I have an editing style, I believe. And I've watched, again this week, I must have watched at least 10 new Division 2 or young, like smaller Division 2 creators, and some of the older ones that I have, and nobody does their videos. They don't do a lot of the edits that I put in and all of the text and whatnot. I feel that it helps, and I feel people are enjoying it. So hopefully, and I do see the comments, so I'm really happy about that. But anyways. Ooh, that's a 25-minute intro. That's crazy. Okay, let's move on to my favorite moment of the night, where I pull up my third favorite mug in the whole wide world, and that's the Proud Hockey Dad mug that's back with us tonight, in order to help me wish every single one of you a happy Wednesday night coffee. Thank you so much for being here. The ultimate thanks for me is the fact that you have free time and you choose to spend it here with me. So thank you for that. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. Cheers. Oh my goodness, it's good. Happy Wednesday night coffee, folks. And this is my fourth coffee of the day. I've had, while the Division 2 is loading and I'm fixing my shorts, my wife and I have a Keurig machine. We've had that machine for the longest time. Excuse me. We've had that machine for the longest time. It broke, and then we ended up having another one, etc., etc. When I celebrated 20 years for the previous company I was working for, the same company that restructured me after 24 years, there was a website. They give you like thousands of credits where you can go and spend some money, and I got an espresso machine from that website, and so the Nespresso machine, we use it mostly on weekends because like the most it'll do is like if I was to bring the mug, the Nespresso mug is about this high, and I'm not kidding. It's like literally half of what this is. And the Keurig machine gives us quantity. It's not bad coffee. It's actually very good coffee, but it is nowhere near in terms of taste and goodness of coffee of the ones coming out of our Nespresso machine. So, you know, it is what it is. I enjoy it, and I had a fourth coffee today. So this is the fourth coffee. So let's have a taste. Oh, God, it's good.
Priority objective available.
Okay.
Safe area entered.
I had to come back to get some more footage today because I was missing about, well, a little bit less than 4 minutes worth of video to finish up the video. Okay. Oh, it was my audio that was solo. Okay. Still rocking the The striker. Okay. So we know the daily has reset. But I did do something, and there were a lot of outcasts, so we kind of did that. We have to do Roosevelt Island on hard or higher, and then over here we have to do an invaded stronghold. So we're gonna finish. We're gonna do the named outcasts right away, and then after that we're gonna jump into that. We will have we have one invaded mission. We'll be able to do the stronghold, and then we'll do the other one. So we'll do stronghold after stronghold. Yeah. I feel when I logged in earlier, when I pressed H to look at my gear, I had a lot of gear missing, sadly. I feel like I want to try the sniper again, because why the hell that? Okay, let's. Okay, I know what we have to do with the other one. Let's track the daily, just so I know. Named outcast. These are outcasts, so we... Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's go here.
Friendly combatants detected.
Okay, so this uses a different... Okay, so that means we can't switch in the middle. Why in the blue hell? Oh, it's because I didn't select anything. Right. That's haunted house. Let's go do haunted house first. Hold up. I just had an idea. This is a sniper build, right? That's the gunner.
Friendly combatants nearby.
I feel better. All right, if you're just joining us, I am rocking a sniper determined build. It's a crazy build. It's super powerful, but you have to be able to hit your shots. So, if you hit the first shot and you kill with a headshot, then every single other shot after that will be a kill shot. No matter where you hit him. That was 22 million. The key to this build is very simple. And I'll show it to you in a sec. The key to this build is this chest piece right here. So it's the Chain Killer chest piece because of the talent Perfect Headhunter. So if you don't have Headhunter or Perfect Headhunter, the talent I mean, you are missing out on this damage, or the damage that is indicated here, which is, you get, after killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds deals an additional 150% of that killing blow's damage. So 150% is not 22 million, let's be honest, but it's still a very good amount. However, because the damage is capped to 800% of your weapon damage, this is raised to 1,250% if your headshot damage is greater than 150%. And our headshot damage with this build is 277.5%. Which means if I hit in the face, they will get downed, like, instantly.
I'll make you pay.
but it has to be a headshot. If it is not a headshot, it just won't go. Got him. And the catch-22 with it as well is if you hit something that has a helmet, it will destroy the helmet, but it won't take them down, take them out. So right now, oops, vigilance is not there. Not vigilance, I mean, I thought he was going to move back to me. Oh, now he is. Okay, because we did not have Headhunter, now all the other hits are not good. So as you saw, the big dude's helmet tanked my first shot.
We're still standing.
And because he tanked my first shot, he removed Headhunter. When he does that, I lose the perk. And of course, Headhunter is on a timer, so that means when we get to, I don't know why I started this dude, but all right, let's go and get ourselves ready for the next wave. What I wanted to do.
Reinforcements en route.
There. Where are they?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Too soon.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I think I can get around that cover. I'll cover you. No way I can.
Yes, it will take down even named enemies. In one shot. He's ahead of me somewhere. All right, well, let's come down.
How many of them did you get?
Supply room access unlocked.
And when you start chaining headshots, it is just a brutal, brutal build. Okay. Alrighty.
Let's get him. You really came through for us. Thank you.
You guys are a
really
little
came
too
through
excited
us.
for a control point win. Excuse me. An M700.
Heard all about you.
Yeah.
Still have soil under my fingernails.
Another M700. All right. Okay. Which one is this? That's the Ivy Tunnel. That's a tougher one to do with this build, but we're gonna give it a try.
Friendly combatants detected.
Let's do a cleanup first. And a bonus. Okay. Not good stats. What did I miss? Oh, that. Marksman, headshot, health damage. No. All right, let's go.
You can't hide from it. High walls and guns won't protect you from it. Nobody will escape when we unleash this poison onto the city.
Like I said, the tough part about doing this is that it's the first headshot that's so important. After that, it's a walk in the park. Just make sure that your flank is taken care of so that nothing attacking you from behind. And then you hope for a red bar in the beginning like that.
Friendly combatants nearby. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Come on, let's twist again. I can't see inside. It's so dark. I don't know where they are. Okay, well that takes... Oh my goodness, gosh.
Incoming hostiles detected. Friendly combatants.
Come on.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
To all the true sons, ATM, and division agents listening to this broadcast, we will not stop hunting you down. There will be no forgiveness until every last one of you is in the grave.
Okay. There's one left. These things are a nightmare. That area is among the ones where it's a little bit difficult, you know, not to get attacked, or not to get yourself into a double event because of the area, the situated area, right? There's a lot of stuff happening right there. There's always a problem, like a broadcast that's there. You have a corner street over there. This area, right where I'm pointing right now, often there's a lot of guys or a lot of bad guys hanging out there. So it's just insanity. Okay, let's call them here. I don't know if we're going to be
Reinforcements incoming.
out there or in here.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I don't like the fact that there's a fire. They're coming over here. Yep, they are.
Heavily armed hostile detected.
Coming from in here. Yep. Oh, he's still out there. That's it.
Supply room access unlocked.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. Come on, let's twist again. With Headhunter, huh? We'll go grab what's there, and then we'll clean up on the outside, and then we'll oh, upstairs.
detected from the control point in proximity.
Yup. And for the record, just for anyone who'd be asking or checking out, I don't have any modifiers active. Like I have not activated modifiers again because I finished all of that there was to do with modifiers, so I didn't reactivate them because I mean, I understand that there definitely could be a good reason to use them, but duration 9.7, 9.8. Yeah, we don't need it. Like, I absolutely get it. But I don't have them active. Ooh, perfect reaping death. That's a courier. A courier with all blue. So headshot, marksman, status effect, and then it's got all blue. That's an interesting combo.
Something smells so horrible.
I guess if you were to ask me for this area, regardless of which build you're going to be rocking in here, the difficult part is in two zones. So if they get up there, they're harder to take down, and if they get behind that Gatling gun, then the Gatling gun becomes a problem for you, especially with the build I'm rocking right now. All right. Because we're going to do Black Tusk, I'm not going to rock this determined build. Holy hell. That's a god roll shotgun we just got. Right here. Shotgun damage, damage to armor, and health armor, and health damage. Which means it's a 2 out of 4. But still very amazing weapon to have. If you're into that, of course. If there's one thing I've realized also, is that a lot of the folks, like, there are so many people. There's so many people that have, like, all sorts of builds that I did not know. I didn't know about. It's so much fun to read everyone share their builds, especially with, you know, like, either the folks on TikTok or on YouTube Shorts and what have you. And, like, people are sharing their builds, dude. It's so crazy. I absolutely love it. Okay. We're going to go back with the Striker because from the perspective of how fast can you get shit done, it's not what I wanted to do. It's this I wanted. I thought I had. Thought I had a hunter one, but I guess I don't. I really thought I had a hunter kit. I remember seeing it. I just don't know where. Oh, there it is. Covert Hunter. I was looking at Hunter, but it's Covert Hunter. Okay. I actually like these ones. Remind me of my motorcycle gloves. Saw a dude, he had a red one with the red eyes. All right, what are we wearing? We're going to wear... Agent Sutton, Agent Ward. And then you might ask, why in the blue hell are you putting so much effort into this? Because that's the whole point, right? What's the point if you can't run and then, you know, like... And then, you know, make your character look the part. I don't like the fact that you see his eyes through it. Like, I saw a guy, he had one like that were all red. Those were pretty cool. I guess it must have been a specific mask I have missed. Oh, it doesn't look good with the white mask. All right, we'll go back to my this, because you can't see his eyes. Okay. Alrighty, let's go do this. So we'll do this one, then we'll do Capitol Hill. And once we're done with Capitol Hill, we will go do Roosevelt Island. Gonna be about an hour, I think.
There's been a lot of Black Tusk activity around that metro entrance. Clear all hostile elements from the area. There's been a lot of Black Tusk activity around that metro entrance. Clear all hostile elements from the area.
The determined build here would be very, very difficult because of all of the robotics that they have. Close one again.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay. See, like right now, we walked in, there was no robotics, nothing. I promise you, if we came in with a determined build, there would have been 2. At least. No, nothing. Fire! Oh no, it's explosions!
Keep pushing through.
They're trying to get around to the food court!
That was, where are they? Here's a teaching moment for you. The drone will, if you don't If you don't tell the drone what to attack, it will attack at some point what you are firing at. Always. When you have robotics that you're fighting against, and you know that when they explode, they cause disruption, you can double tap. So on PC, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is on console, but whatever button was that you use in order to launch your drone, if you double tap it, the drone will come back to you. So if you don't want your drone to get destroyed by the disruption that's about to happen, you call him back. If you're not near the blast, he will not get destroyed. And he will continue to rampage on everywhere. If not, then you'll have to wait the 20 some odd seconds for it to restock. Or to reload. Like, what the hell happened here? Tactically, yes, they do come out of there.
Down to the mall.
Whoops. And if you want a way to... So, you know, like sometimes you have those little robotics that have... So the dogs, or the big mechanical dogs, they are 100% autonomous. Nobody controls them. Nobody fixes them. Whatever happens to them is whatever happens to them. But the others, so the one that has like tank wheels, you know, like the one that moves around, he can be a sniper, he can be, you know, he tries to blind you. There's a whole, you know, slew of different animations with that one, right? So essentially, he has a handler. So someone that's been assigned to fix him if anything goes wrong. And it's usually the ones that have the Wi-Fi sign on top of their heads. I think it's the Wi-Fi sign. Anyways.
Contaminated area.
And so...
Liquid DC-62
DC-62 on the streets has lost some potency over time and exposure to weather. This stuff is fresh. Black Tusk must have found a stockpile sealed barrel somewhere.
So if you dismantle the little
transmit any data
robotics,
recover, so we can try to figure out what Black Tusk is up to.
They will try to go fix him. No EMPs for you. It's just an illusion. That's the song that's been in my head now. Do 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 do.
Keep an eye out for any Black Tusk intel.
Okay. See, it's about to explode. Recall it. Everyone else gets, you know, messed up by the blast, but you don't. And your drone keeps going.
We got a man down! Flank!
No drones for you. I did not think I could get him from there. Are we good? Let's try here.
Data received. Huh. There's a map of the tunnel system here. Looks like we were right about their intentions.
Companion is a good
Request priority transport from the plaza. Should have all the barrels ready.
companion
soon.
is a good thing. I like companion. It gives you lesser damage than some other builds or some other talent. But the beauty of it is if you're afraid, let's say you're nervous about, you want to do some damage, but you're nervous about your survivability. Instead of using the assault drone, you can switch it to the fixer drone, and you can also add, if you want, we just picked one up and I can't remember the name of it already. The companion damage. It's like if you're within 5 meters of an ally or a skill, your weapon gets 15% extra damage. So long as the skill is there healing you and it's got, you know, you have okay stats, you're going to be fine. And if you're wondering how long it lasts, well, remember, this build uses the technician. So with the technician, you automatically get one skill tier more. And so, for instance, my striker drone right now is a tier 1, and it gets, you know, 70% health and 20% striker damage. That's it. That's all it gets. And it lasts a fairly long time. So it would have the same stats if I was using the fixer drone instead of using the assault drone. And then with the talent we were referring to earlier, then
System malfunctioning. System back online.
there's the air. He is. Oh, I thought he was right there. Did he move? Oh, there he is. There's a grenader somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, it's another doggo. And now you understand why doing it with the determined build would have been suicide. Or I should have said crazy. No, there he is.
Get to the plaza.
Get to the chopper. No? Alright. I know. You know, a game where we've got loot to take. Doom-ba-doom-ba-doo. All right, getting close to the end. Oh yeah, today it was funny. Today I got, when I logged in earlier this morning, I had I literally had an exotic crate, and it gave me a capacitor that was actually better than the one I had. It's not maxed out, but the stats are just money. Like, I don't know where it came from, or where we got it, or how.
Leaving contaminated area.
That sniper seems determined to deprive me of viable cover.
Alrighty. I thought it was somebody else coming out. Oh, we have to recover the cell phone. I was like waiting. I'm like, what the heck is going on? What am I missing? Let's go grab that cell phone.
True Sons were onto something with those BC-62 warheads, but they lacked ambition. Imagine what we could do if we reverse engineered and mass-produce this liquid. No one could stand in our way.
As ruthless as the True Sons were, the Black Tusk are smarter and more ambitious. Your actions here prevented a major war crime. I'm sure of it.
Yes. Okay. And now we have a stronghold unlocked. Capitol building. Let's just go here for a sec.
Up in the Capitol building. It's gonna be a pain if they bet in, so don't let them.
Okay.
Good luck.
Let's open the box. Don't keep that. Where's that? Oh, there. The SIG-556 is the same thing as the mechanical animal. Mechanical animal being the named version. So 805. It's extremely difficult to handle. It's an AR that's tough in terms of its stability. But what it lacks in stability, it makes up in damage. 124. That's really strong, and it's not leveled. I mean, it's just very mid right now. Okay. You know what? I just want to change something. There's just no making that mask look good with any other helmet. Do-do-do. I don't know what I'm looking for, so... it's not safety, not security, not this. Sporty chic, no. Encounter. I think it's firewall, I think it's called. Huh, I guess I don't have the firewall boots. Oh. There they are. Oh, wait a second. It says firewall outfit. Let's just try to find it. That's first responder. That's not the one I want. Oh. Yeah, that's not the one we want. Hazard, Dallas, Seattle, Malibu, no. All right, I guess it looks good anyways. Oh, yeah. Grunge, no. Could be rider glasses. I like those. Okay. Let's go get this one done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Appreciate you guys being
Hostile
here.
Control point detected.
A Black Tusk transport just dropped off an officer in the plaza behind the building. From here, they look like they're in charge of the op.
Then that's your objective, Agent. Clear the site, eliminate any hostiles, and most importantly, take down that Black Tusk officer.
Will do.
Training fire.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna eat it, but you're gonna die, that's for sure. I did not see him there, but now I do. Wait. Whoa! Oh, there you are. See if I can mess with you a little bit.
Serious trauma detected.
Okay, let's move. I was lucky. Where did he go?
UAVs?
Wow. Whoa, not a good place. No. Like these things, if you keep it within an inch of its life, if the handler is still alive, he will walk up to it and try to fix it. I only have 112 bullets left. That's it. Go take him. Take him out of position for me. Woo. The only tough part with this build is that you chew through ammo like it's nobody's business. Nobody's business. Like, it's crazy how much ammo you go through.
Coming up the side!
I heard you.
They're here! Air burst on the way!
Yeah. I got something else for you there, buddy. nice move though with the, you know, like the superhero jump. That was pretty cool. Pay attention to that sniper over there. Oh, there's something to pick up. Alrighty. I don't remember the last time I did this mission invaded.
We got a lot of hostiles setting up by the southern end of the building.
Roger that. Let's get that south wing cleared.
System curtailed.
Okay.
System restored.
Okay, there's nothing here. I thought there was maybe a box, but whatever.
System malfunctioning.
Oh, there it is. I am? Oh my god.
On the move. Sending the UAVs.
Oh, we got a good headshot. Where is he? Oh, go get him. Good job. Good job. Good job. La 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 la. Ooh. Aw. There's something blue and I forgot to pick it up. There we go. Restock. Rifle, critical hit damage, critical hit chance. Like if you like this is the fact that it's a rifle and you get critical hit with those two. You just have the talent, and then it's got strain, so gain plus 10% critical hit damage for every 0.5% you're firing. It's not a horrible roll. It's not my style. It's not the way I like to play the game. But still very cool. I just heard a doggo. did I not shoot him in the face? No reviving. We talked about this. We've had group discussions about the reviving. And we agree it shouldn't happen. You guys may forget from time to time, but I'll remember you. I'll remind you. Not remember, but remind. Four, so I don't need it. Grab some coffee before we open that door. All right, let's go. Oh, son of a gun. How did I not see him? Your face is going to be showing. You came out and play, and we played. Before that sniper rips my face off. Heard that many times before. It has happened, but I don't have my drone anymore. Let's see. Where are you going to stop running?
This'll help.
Ah, this. They just get up and they throw these things like there's no fucking tomorrow.
Kill this asshole. I'm right here. I'll get to you.
Fuck out of my face. Jesus Christ. Sometimes the intensity with these things is just insane. That's why you have a lot of people who love the run and gun builds. Because with the run and gun builds, you often will generate a lot of overshield. And the overshield will give you will grant you the ability to, I guess you could say, tank their damage a little bit more. And so you get to be in their face and then really like, you have to play it a little bit differently. I'll give you that. You have to pay attention to, you know, like you have to pay attention to your health, your shield and what have you. So.
Looks like Black Tusk has equipment set up on the roof.
Then it needs to be destroyed.
Son of a gun, he got me. It was him.
Watch your fire, drone in the air.
System reactivated.
Try not to die.
Come on, what? Ooh. I can hear him. That's who I was afraid of. I was gonna say I'm gonna eat it, but he's gonna die. Oh my god. What are the chances of him walking right behind that door?
All right, continue the sweep.
Yes, sir. Oops. I was looking somewhere else. Police UMP, no. Wee. Alrighty. No, I don't need that. It's the other one I need.
Tango starts.
We'll pick stuff up afterwards. Oh, excuse me.
Vision agent. Fucking hit my fucker.
Holy hell. Oh, coming back to the middle. Oh gosh, there's two. There's that one and this one. Whoa, right here. Are we done? Oh, we just have to exit. All right, let's grab the stuff that's on the ground. What are those? Fortitude and then Picaro's holster. %, weapon damage. I know I have Picaro's holster. I'll just double check. That was a named item over here, so we'll go check that out. A Caesar's Guard. Perfectly skilled. Which we absolutely don't care for. Do we have anything on this side? I don't see anything. Yeah, no, we're good. There's nothing else.
Looks like you got them all, Agent. The capital is secure.
The goalie and Emmeline's guard. Hey, finished the weekly. Let's go back to base. Well, that took us a little bit longer than I expected, but I also didn't do like rush on everything.
It's not gonna be easy, but I'll be here to help you out. Godspeed and good luck.
We have about maybe half an hour, 40 minutes left for the next mission. Finish the coffee now. Excuse me. I don't know why. All right, 146. That's what I wanted to look at before. It's goalie. Oh, that's a big show. LMG damage target out of cover. Swap speed is no good. But in this case, we cannot change the talent. Here's another item that's important when you're learning how to, recalibrate and what have you. All names items have a talent you cannot change. So automatically they become 2 out of 3s instead of 3 out of 4. So in my video that's coming out this Friday, we're talking about, how you determine if a weapon gear piece is good or not for your build. So you have to determine what you're looking for first. So what I like on weapons is, whatever weapon damage happens to be. So if it's LMG, SMG, AR, whatever, damage to target out of cover and damage to armor. Those are my two preferred, attributes to use on a weapon. So when it's a named enemy, when it's a named item, it's not an exotic, but it's named, so it means it's a little bit better than its normal cousin, if you want to call it that. So this one has perfect thunder strike, which means it amplifies weapon damage by 35% to shocked enemies, and after 3 kills, it applies shock to the next enemy you hit. So because it has a perfect talent in the recalibration library, there's absolutely no way you can recalibrate that talent, which means normally weapons are 3 out of 4. So you need to have 3 out of the 4 items that you're looking for. So, one of the two have to be one of the attributes, and then the talent has to be correct, so that you can technically swap out the attribute that you don't want for the attribute that you do want. But if you're 2 out of 4, that means you can only recalibrate one item off of it, which means you would have to, let's say in this case, if it was just Thunder Strike and not Perfect Thunder Strike, and we could change Thunder Strike, that means we would have to say we're gonna use LMG damage to target out of cover, but we're gonna live with swap speed so that we can change the talent of whatever weapon we would happen to be wielding at that moment in time. So, like for instance, this one, it has LMG damage to target out of cover, critical hit chance, and then preservation. Critical hit chance is a great one, but it's not immediate. It's not damage to armor. So because it doesn't have damage to armor, that means I would have to change critical hit chance plus preservation to something else that I want. So that would be a 2 out of 4, so it's absolutely not, you wouldn't keep that. That is how I determine if an item is good or not. So, like, depending on the gear piece, depending on the like on the brand set, like if it's an early holding, critical damage and critical hit chance is good. Critical hit chance and critical hit damage is good, but if you're going to use marksman rifle damage and then headshot damage being 13%, one of the two below here, in my opinion, needs to be headshot damage. Even though it's a good piece, right? It's basically what I'm trying to say. Battle gloves. Ba-da-ba. Oh yeah, Picaro's holster. Do I have it on me, or did I put it back in the stash? I put it back in the stash. Let's go check the stash. Down here. Picaro's holster. Armor regen. This one has health. We had skill tier. We modified skill tier on this one. And in this one, we modified nothing on it. But we have armor up here. What does the new one say? Yeah. Not keeping that. So, okay, so 146. Let's go to the... See if we have anything in the library. No. Let's go to expertise. So 146. I want to see how far down that 172 is going to take us down. Oh, wow. Went it to 177. And we are down to 138. Okay, that was a big chunk. Okay. Oh, my finger is killing me right now. I think I may have arthritis in the knuckle of my index finger of my left hand. Great stuff. A great night. Thank you, Seth. Thanks for spending time here. I appreciate you. You're great. You have a great rest of your night. Sleep tight, sir. All right. So now we're completing Roosevelt Island so that we can do the finish. Yes, Alan, we can do the finish. So that we can finish the daily.
Taking down the outcast stronghold and neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw, will do serious damage to the faction. Also, Henry has intel that a mechanical engineer from the campus settlement was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for captives.
We've got a few hostiles ahead.
I was gonna say, I was just about to say, I know he's there.
More bad guys just past the fuselage of the cargo plane. No indication they heard the shooting.
Okay.
Anything? Not a goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out? Because Emmeline told us to. Take it up with her if you gotta complain.
Nailed it! Not good.
Keep your eyes open. It might be nothing, but it might be something.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be helpful, Earl? Because it isn't. Shut your damn mouth before I shut it for you. Both of you shut up.
Nice dropping that grenade there, buddy. Which side are you gonna come out? This side? You gotta stay ahead of me. Let's do the restock thing. All right. Ooh.
Those outside have sacrificed themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
Come on.
main compound from where you are. If you can get up on the wing, you can detour around to the west along the quarantine barricade.
Roger that. So very helpful. We are loot goblins. ACRE. Stats are not good. I thought it was a doll. It's not a doll. Had a thing, you know, strapped to his chest. Excuse me. La la la. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. If you're hanging out here on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you so much for doing that. If you have any questions about the game, please feel free to ask. I don't know everything, but I do know a bit. Okay. Takes care of this bit. What do we have? Grown great. Nope. The stats are good, but I can't. Not I can't, but I don't make any use of it, so. Let's restock.
It's hard to focus with a gun pointed at your head. Help me, please! These guys are insane. I have to get me out of here.
Okay. So many harsh words. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who told you you could go behind there? There's one that's behind the green bin right there. There you are. Saw your face. Let's not waste resources.
Those outside have sacrificed themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
That took a little off the top. Yeet. Ah, you're on fire now. See what we were talking about earlier? Like, I only have 470 bullets left. Headshot damage. All right, Empress National here. Fire.
I hope you burn this
Age
whole
before
place to the
beauty?
ground.
Alrighty. Thought I saw you there. Where's the other one? There you are.
Ready for this.
Earlier today, I went to to the travel website where we got a vacation, our trip from, because to go to Cuba you have to fill out an electronic form. They send you a QR code, and you have to present it when you land in Cuba. So I tried to do it Monday morning, but Monday morning it was telling me, like, because they ask you arrival date and, you know, all the usual question, you know, number for your flight, etc., etc. So I went down on Monday, and it said that like the earliest I could arrive in Cuba was on August the 3rd. I'm like, okay, so I probably can't do it too much or too much ahead of time. So my wife said, "Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it Tuesday?" So I tried it on Tuesday and it wouldn't work. So she was like, "Are you going to do it this morning?" And I'm like, yeah. So I went in this morning and I did the necessary registrations. Ow, I walked through the fire. My bad. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Love to see them do that. We had the same idea, didn't we?
Outcast! Emily needs you!
Okay, got him. Come on, somebody threw that grenade.
This is getting ugly.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I forgot to launch the drone.
Wrong position.
Where is he?
Take this.
Didn't see that he was up.
Careful. They're bound to be expecting you.
Max target, Caesar's guard again. No, the White Death with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage completely maxed out. It's got sadist, amplifies weapon damage by 30% of leading enemies, so it's not a really good perk for a sniper rifle. All right, we're not picking anything up.
What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles is moving toward a boat on the east shore. They're escorting someone who appears to be unarmed.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't going to be easy. You've got to stop that boat.
I will. Electric chest piece with headhunter. Skill tier, hazard protection, skill damage. If the sniper turret would be... Oh, wow. If the sniper turret was absolutely a thing, it'd be so much fun. Alrighty. 124. We're back down to where we were. Let's keep going.
Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
Excuse me. Get some water. Hey, Savage YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I missed you. I missed the hellos. YouTube does not give me much, there's not a lot of, it's not as lively as on Twitch, let's just say that. Our big guy. Now we can get rid of him. Managed to, oh my gosh. I did not see him. Oh, there he goes. There's another one down here. Alright, we got the sniper at least. There he is. Okay.
What's going on with that boat?
You know.
Hasn't launched yet. Looks like they're in the process of fueling it. There are big tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks are a primary target. What about Emmeline?
Already aboard the boat, assuming that was her.
Wow, 10 seconds in. Ow, son of a gun. you out of there.
I'll try to get to it.
How the hell did he get me with... You opted to walk right in there, didn't you? Okay.
Sacrifice was not in vain.
Where are they? I'll look on the other side now. Oh,
Kill that damn robot!
there's another one somewhere. There he is. A little far, but what a move. Like he went sideways. Okay, so everybody's on fire. Oh my goodness. Oh God, he's gonna come up. Finish this. Oh, I forgot to... I got scared. Whoop. Excuse me, holy cow. Okay.
Without their leader and their stronghold, the outcasts are going to be much less of a problem than before. You know, what happened to them was horrific. But what they did was even worse. I just hope they're finally
What are these
at peace.
idiots doing? That it now? Alright, we finished the daily as well. So our weekly is complete. Our daily is complete. And we have 40 minutes left. Whoa! And I'm wearing the fire suit, or the fireman suit, which is apropos. Alrighty. Do 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 do. I mean, they're not horrible. Damage target out of cover. It's not the one that we need. Da, 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 da. Might as well. There was 63 missing. So many birds. All right, let's fly back home. And we'll see what we can get ourselves into. So as I was saying a little earlier in a day, we've talked about this, but I'm going to remind you today. I'm going to remind you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last stream for about a week and a half. My wife, my son, and I are leaving for Cuba on Monday, or this coming Monday. So I will not be here to stream. Hopefully I will be able to finish putting out all the content that I want to put out for YouTube and as well as TikTok, well, YouTube and all the other socials as well. So long as I can keep them under 3 minutes for the Meta suite, so for Facebook and Instagram. From a video perspective, these two platforms will only let me produce 3-minute long videos, or less than 3-minute long videos. So it's a bit of a restriction, which means extra work, because you have to, like, if it was only if it was only for YouTube, I'd put out the full length video, but then I have to cut them up because the viewership tanks on TikTok whenever the videos are too long. And on, like I said, Instagram and Facebook for Reels, it's maximum 3 minutes. Now, on the Facebook account, I could put out for as long as like some of the videos, I could put out the videos. They can be as long as I want them to be. Sadly, not on the other platforms. So, it's a little bit different. Here we go. Right. Okay, so that's what I wanted to check earlier. So that means next week, Tuesday, we will miss Scout 11. And since we're coming back on the Wednesday on the 13th, on Scout number 12 is coming out on August the 12th. So we will have 2 manhunts to get back to when I come back. In the video that's coming out, one of the XPs, one of the areas that you can get XP from is from here, from the projects like this. So you get, like, for instance, this one will give us 700,000 XP if we do the DCD headquarters, from the base of operation. The project that we see there. The others are just as valid as well. So each of them, give you 700,000, with the exception of the legendary that gives you a little bit different. But if you look at the weekly summit, if you get 15 floors of the summit, you get 700,000. So if you look like just the first 5 up here, you get 5 SHD points. So that will get your SHD levels to climb really, really quickly. And if you play PvP, then I strongly suggest that you play these as well. The other piece that you can get quite a huge chunk of XP is when you're looking at the priority objectives. So the priority objectives, they tell you at the bottom of the objectives what it is that you're fighting for. So for instance, in this one, the first one, it's a stronghold. The second one is a mission in Washington, and the reward is E-credits. This one, it's a PvP, and the reward is an exotic item. So you can see here the stronghold in Washington, D.C., it'll give you an exotic item as well. So if you do those, you'll get a huge chunk of XP that goes along with it. And plus, from an event timeline perspective, season XP, and then, oh, wow, on August the 26th, the Golden Bullet. That's such a cool global event. So the Payday event ended, so Clan XP event. So there you go. All right, well, we could do the DCD headquarters. We have about half an hour left. So because if I look here at the projects, DCD headquarters will give us an optimization cache, an SHD calibration, challenging Black Tuscan, and an equipment item. So if we do it, so it's this one. Does it have to be on hard? Or can it be higher? Hold up. Hard or higher? Okay. I mean, I don't understand why it would only have been on hard, Alan, but, you know,
Looks like they're
whatever.
coming from the DCD complex. Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
I'm not even sure where they are, but whatever, I'll take you.
Terminal detected.
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
It's so funny because when you think about it, he says, see if you can see that terminal, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, but where's the terminal?
They're heading! Oh,
Oh, there you are. You little schmuck.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
All right, let's see what we've got.
Let's see what we've
There's an
got.
active lab on the north side, close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down.
What has it got? Companion. It's an Overlord armament with companion. Da-da-da-da-da.
'Cause decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decon process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Okay, let's do that.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decon protocol enough gas to run.
They're in the basement! Emily's double finished. They're in the basement! Emily's double finished.
I can hear one running. I just love the way that they can just keep running. But if you get electrocuted, trust me, you're not running. So harsh. Well, your face is showing. Got no choice. Ugh.
The decontamination protocol can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it.
Okay.
It's right in the middle of the lab.
How does he know all that? That's what I want to know. Conveniently, there's a rope there. You know.
Virus samples detected.
Shit! Shit!
By the way, you don't have to kill anybody in here. You can just run up to this and use the keyboard.
I guess you could call that clean.
Here, on the other hand, you do.
You should be able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
Maybe. You'd never know. It's cool running it at night like that. It's on the other side of the container, Alan.
Spread out and search for them. They could be anywhere.
Wait a second.
The outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier. Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
Interacting with your deployed skills grants the skill 25% skill damage for 10 seconds. This buff cannot be refreshed. Interactions include using, deploying the skill, changing the skill target, healing the skill. Wow. A lot of people are when I put out my last video, which was for skills, there was a lot of people who were pointing to this. I said I need to try this. So I'll pick it up because I don't know what I have in terms of that build per se in the stash. Dear Lord. Okay. I heard the stairs behind me and I was wondering what the heck. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. This room has a secret. I'll show you once we clean up everything.
Don't let him break the bats.
Emmeline's the head of the outcasts.
So-
If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirus.
All right. Now that they've finished. So here's a teaching moment for anyone. Excuse me. Let's start out again. Here's a teaching moment for anyone who's not played The Division 2 before, or if you're new to the game, or if you are returning after a long while and you didn't know that this was here. I will not be able to physically show you where it is, but I'm going to show you something that'll tell you exactly which ones to look for. So what you're looking for when you enter this room are those skeletons that you see all over the place, right? So I'm going to show you. So if I walk up to this skeleton, you see that I can bully him around and move him around. If you look in this room, there is none here. There's one right there. You see, you can move up to him and he moves. We're gonna pick up whatever we can find here. Now, I'm going to get to the other side. There's one right in the corner there, but I want to show you. See, there's one here. He can be bullied around. He can be pushed around. And I think that's the last one that we can find before the other one in the corner. So when you get to this one here in the corner, you'll notice he cannot be bullied around. He can't be pushed. So because I already got it, I cannot show you. But if you've never done it, when you get to here and you get close to him, there will be if you're playing on a PC, it's going to say F to pick up something, and you'll find whatever is hiding behind this skeleton. It's a really, really old one. One of the very first few ones that we found. But if you didn't know, now you know. All right.
data analysis lab is just ahead. See what
For us
data
to
you can
pick up
grab for
down there.
Kelso.
Whoops. Marksman, headshot, mag size, and what does it have? Precision strike.
Data transfer initiated.
I think I feel safer on this side with the window. Yeah, yeah. That one was too quick. Okay. There's nothing to it. I love this gun. He ran right in there, so. I think those were the last. Oh, I'm so sorry. Woo! I'm gonna pick up the rigger stuff.
Data transfer completed.
Okay, let's go finish this.
Clear to get out of there. The lab and samples destroyed. I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggest an egress through the courtyard to avoid getting...
Here they come. Be careful.
I will. This mission is the ending to this mission is stupid with the determined build because you can hit the dude. So if you hit this guy with a headshot, then after that all of your perks and talents are on the go. And so you could just sit here and then shoot the blade in the face from downtown and he can't do anything about it. All this jumping around to come back down and then... Watch out there. I don't see him either. Yeah, it's right there. Go get him. I'll pick up the rigger. An SRS. Headshot, damage target out of cover, and close. Oh, I like this one. It's a little bit less damage than my SR1, however. Okay. During, global events like, during global events like the one up and coming on August the 26th. Where the hell is he? What the heck?
We have to kill them.
What are we waiting for?
I don't know. He's hiding, I guess.
Think I'm scared? I'm not.
Yeah, they're definitely here.
This is messed up. He's here because the target says he is, but he's not. So, well, never mind.
They're all over me.
Friendly control point nearby.
Okay.
All off-duty guards return to the perimeter at once. I repeat, all off-duty guards must return to the perimeter.
Okay. All right. Let's clean up. Oh yeah, before I clean up, let's go. Let's do this. We're gonna go and we're gonna find. I was gonna say we're gonna find all of the rigger pieces we have, but it doesn't look like we have a lot. That's measured assembly, so that's virtuoso. Okay, I'm like, it's a good thing we picked them up. We don't have any rigger, any rigger gear. That's tip of the spear, so that's not it. Oh, I did not know that. Oh. No, that's system corruption, so that's not the same. Well, what do you know? Okay, so it comes with a skill tier. So we're not getting rid of it. This one has repair skill. Okay, so I mean, there's only two. Repair skills and status effect, it doesn't matter for either because this chest piece only has two attributes, a core and an attribute, and the talent is the same because they're... that's one thing I realized. The brand sets, so the brand sets all have three attributes. Well, I mean, some have three, most have three, some have two. But all of the gear sets only have 2 because of, of course, given because they have, once you have 4 pieces on, you get a lot more, guaranteed bonuses, if I can say it this way. But I just realized that when I was doing my deep dive to basically understand some of the builds and whatnot. And, you're making videos, so you want to make sure that... No, Alan, we're not destroying those. We are keeping them. Okay. Wow, okay, so that means we have something to look at right now. I was going to say we're going to look at it tomorrow, but tomorrow we'll be on Destiny 2, so it'll be when we come back. I'll probably investigate it by myself so that I know what I'm getting myself into. Cabaret. What does that one have? Oh, it's that. This one has also Perfect Thunderstrike. I remember somebody came on to one of my videos and they said, well, I mean, the tech video, of course, or the skill video, and they indicated that the rigor was the new norm because mine did not use that. But I think the most important piece to understand for everyone to understand what what I try to do is I don't want to make the builds that everyone else makes. I always try to give a build that is somewhat current in terms of for instance, like I'm running the Striker build, right? So the Striker is by far the highest DPS. Everyone knows this, blah blah blah. But not everyone has a Striker when they come in, right? If you've been away for 4.5 years, like someone said on one of my videos, there's a possibility that you don't have them. And if you do have them, they're probably, average at best. So, I think that my whole ideal, the way I see it and the way that I started making videos is I try to cater to people that are very new or unexperienced with the game. And the other thing that I have realized is that a lot of people have been playing the game for a long time, but not as many people as you'd think get into the nitty-gritty of the build. Like if I look at myself, when I started playing the Division 1, in the Division 1, I just slapped on whatever I felt was correct. I looked at the numbers, but I never understood synergy. I never understood, what one build, mated with another build could do in terms of... So I never looked at the build system. When I started Division 2, that's when I really got into it, right? So I can't be the only one that was delayed in understanding how the whole process works. So my ultimate goal is to make either builds or, guide videos for anybody who are just starting out. And in order to, I guess you could say, in order to hopefully give them something that they can work with, even though they may not have all the exotics or may not have all the named items and or gear and brand sets, right? So that's my whole goal, I guess you could say. $82. That was not a whole lot. Gotcha. All right. Well, we have 4 minutes left. Last night was a really, really long night. It's been a crazy long day for me today. I started here at 7 o'clock this morning. So I'm going to call it a little early. Just because if I want to be back tomorrow, I do have a lot of work to do again in the morning. And... Oops. There it is. Okay. What a great night. We did everything we wanted to do before closing the Division 2 for the week. We did, yesterday was reset day, of course. So we did the daily, and we attacked the weekly. But part of the daily was a lot of Black Tusks. So we ended up, and part of the weekly was Black Tusk, pretty much all of it. So by doing that, it just gave us 2 missions left to do today. And we attacked the daily early, and we finished with the latest, or the last mission we did, which was absolutely for the daily. So the daily is completed, the weekly is completed. We did the manhunt, and we finished also the one where we have to get a lot of materials away. So that one is done as well. Like, if you're new to the game, or if you're a returning player and you've never been here, or you've not played it for over 3.5, 4 years, maybe 5 years, doing all of those daily / weekly projects will absolutely give you a ton of XP. And as you remember, if you remember what we showed, every single one gave you 700,000 XP. 700,000 XP is 1 SHD point. So if you're leveling up your SHD and you're like, I need to level, those are absolutely go-to in order to get that accomplished for you in the game. So tomorrow night we are back on Destiny 2. I can't believe that I am actually saying those words, but here we are. Destiny 2 is on the horizon for tomorrow night. We finished on Monday. We finished Shadowkeep, and we started. What was the other one? I can't remember the name of the other one that we have been doing, but we're following the story, and we're going to do every story missions until we get to the latest, and then I'm gonna make the purchase to the latest item, and we're gonna have some fun with that. So, oh, I don't have any eyes on what's going on. Here we go. So yeah, so tomorrow night, Destiny 2, we're gonna have a good time. In the meantime, I will cut my outro short because our intro was very, very long, and I really want to go get some rest. So on that note, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. If you're on YouTube, I apologize if I've missed you. YouTube is not very elaborate in terms of stream chat as it is on Twitch, and so sometimes I do not see it come on. So I apologize if I've missed you, and if you're still here, thank you so much for doing that. If you're on Twitch, please do me a solid favor. Use the links in the description below my face right there, and go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Or if you want to go follow us on TikTok as well, we make videos for those over there too. Thank you guys so much. That would help me a big deal because we're trying to make this a thing. So thank you guys so much again for hanging out tonight. You guys have yourself a great rest of your night. Sleep tight. Keep you guys to tomorrow night. Later, folks.